Mona, huge congrats on this movie. Maybe for people who don't know anything about it, though, coming here tonight, what can they expect going in?
Oh gosh, what can they expect coming here tonight? I don't know. I mean, hopefully it's going to be an exciting ride. The movie is different from musicals. It's different from traditional biopics. It's different from any of Amanda's work. So I think just expect to hopefully open yourself up and sit back and enjoy the ride.
And I, for one, was not familiar with Andy's story. I mean, I guess it's one of those things that's happened in terms of female trailblazers kind of being forgotten from history. Why was it important to you to tell this story, and why now?
Well, that specifically, that you have this extraordinary American feminist, perhaps the first American feminist who fought for equality between gender and race, in a time where women were considered their husband's property, and that she was becoming erased from history. And also just, we're very familiar with the design of the Shakers and, their interior design. It's that you'll see everywhere. Like IKEA is based on Shaker design, simplicity, putting things together simply. Their philosophy and Anne Lee's legacy was just disappearing from history, and I thought, I have to tell this story. I feel possessed to tell this story. I have to do it quickly before someone else does. No one was interested. It took a really long time to get the finance. It was so hard to put it together, so that was not something I needed to worry about. But I finally got a wonderful team of people together to tell this story with me, and I'm just so lucky and excited that I got to get to the finish line with it.
And Amanda was just telling me, actually, she thought, oh, are you sure I'm the right person to play this role? I mean, but seeing how committed she is and how easily she can traverse, roles like Mamma Mia to other films like this, and her dedication, getting the dialect, the movements, everything. Did you always know she was the right person? What was it like seeing her bring it to life?
I knew Amanda was the right person because we worked together before, and I really, when you edit someone, you know their strengths and their weaknesses, and we also know each other well personally, and I really, obviously she's an incredible singer, an incredible mover, and I just know how brave she is. Amanda's really unafraid, and I thought that for this particular role, you need to channel strength, grace, and just be not scared to do something that's really at the edge of what you're comfortable with. And that's Amanda to me, and that is also a great actor to me. It's not a calculated performance, it's very raw. And it's very vulnerable, what she's doing.
And as you said, a musical element, but it's not your sort of traditional musical. Maybe you can talk us through your approach, your creativity in that sense, particularly working with Daniel Blumberg, what he brought to the table in terms of the music.
Yeah, so I'm very happy to be in England because so many of our partners in the music are here tonight. So we have an incredible group of musicians that worked on the film, amazing choirs. We have over 200 singers that sung on the film, and we it's not a traditional musical because no one's singing dialogue. No one is just like, "Good morning, I just woke up." It's not like that. It's the Shakers were a musical people. They worship through ecstatic song and dance. They would feel compelled by the Holy Spirit, and they would shake and dance and vocalize either to free themselves of sin or to express great joy or community. So they almost had these crazy rave parties for days at end where they would just sing and dance. So for me, the film had to be a musical because that was part of their life. Their life was a little bit like a musical. And they also left behind almost 1,000 hymns. Some of them wordless, some of them with beautiful lyrics that we were inspired by when we put together the songs in the film. So there's some original songs, and then there's some classic traditional Shaker hymns, and then a crazy, beautiful, wild score by Daniel Blumberg.
And if anyone could have any sort of thoughts or feelings walking out the cinema tonight, what would you hope they would be? I mean, I guess there's something quite inspiring about knowing about her story, whether or not you're a believer, let's say.
I hope that there's a conversation. That is all that I wish for when I make a movie. I would love for people to walk home together, get on the subway, get on the bus or whatever, or go and have a drink and just have a conversation about it. You want to take people on a journey, you want to time travel with them. and you want them to take it with them and bring it back into their lives and say, oh, I didn't like that, or I didn't understand that, or I think this was about that. And, that's why I do leave questions in my movies and in my screenwriting, so that it can be a dialogue between myself and the subjects that I have tried to explore and try to understand myself for, 6-7 years. And then, but some of them will be unanswered or unclear to me, and therefore left that way, so that we can potentially have that conversation together.
And what does it mean to you to have the film here at London Film Festival? I mean, having this audience come in to watch this movie with you tonight, how does that feel for you?
Oh, it's so wonderful. Excuse me. I am so happy to be here because, as I said, we have so many close collaborators in UK. There's a bunch of our all the people who worked on the film here tonight as well. So that's really moving. Some of them are seeing it for the first time, and I also just love it here. I love the UK audience. It's really great. It's just wonderful to be here. I'm so grateful for the festival for programming the film.
And obviously, it's about a fearless woman back in the 18th century, but you're also a fearless female director now in 2025. What advice might you have for other women wanting to follow in your footsteps?
I just fight like hell to make your movies and tell your stories, because no one's going to give you any, leg up. It's not, we talk so much about, how women should get more opportunities. It doesn't, it's not, no one's there ready to hand it to you. You just got to fight and then band together and support each other. Yeah.
Great advice. Huge congrats on this movie. Really enjoy this moment and this evening. Thank you so much.